Boys, welcome back to another video. Today is the start of our new Road to Glory series. I haven't figured out what position I'm even going to be yet, but right now we got to figure out what star rating I'm going to be. I think I did contributor last time, right? I started a 3-star, or did I do full-on underdog? I feel like I started as a 67 overall. Today I'm going to start as one of these two. And I'm leaning towards 5-star, not going to lie. It's 1 extra skill point, same amount of mental abilities. But I want to be able to be like that guy. I want to be, no matter where we go, we're going to be first overall on the lineup because we're the highest overall. So I'm going to go with 5-star. And what position are we going to be? So we know we're not going to be halfback because we already did halfback. So we got quarterback, wide receiver, middle linebacker, and corner. And as much as I want to do one of these, I suck at defense, so I don't know if I want to commit to doing one of those. We've started a wide receiver and then never finished it. And then we have quarterback here as well. So quarterback would be fun for sure. And I think that'd give us the most reps. Do I do quarterback? I was going into this thing and I was going to do wide receiver. However, I think I kind of want to do quarterback. I know the only downside to this for me is the camera angles on this game kind of suck for Road to Glory. So quarterback camera angles kind of are not good at all. However, I think that would be nice. But there's also wide receiver. I'm going to go with quarterback. We're going to go quarterback. And as far as which quarterback we want to be, what are we feeling here? Actually would be 1 off on both of these. As far as the max we could get. And then the quickness would be better for Improviser. Improviser also has better elusiveness. I don't know about the same elusiveness. It actually starts less. I don't know. I want to be one of these 2 mobile ones. The health for Improviser is better. Let's look at the abilities. Yeah. Mobile resistance, option king, extender, off platform, pull down, sleight of hand, extender. So with the quickness being the same to start, I'm going to go with Improviser, I think, because it gives me higher quickness as well. We'll have less power opportunity and less IQ opportunity. However, we'll have better health opportunity and so I think Improviser is the way to go. I'm not completely sold on it, but we already selected it, so that's what we're going with now. Now I'm going to make my guy look exactly like he has before, and I'll get back to you afterwards. Okay, made my guy. I didn't make him look exactly the same as before. It kind of looks more like the wide receiver we started with at the very beginning. And I don't know what throwing stance I like the most. I haven't looked at any of these. I don't know which one's the quickest or anything like that. So I'm kind of just going to zoom through these until I find one that I like. That one seemed too long. I don't know about any of these. Lower 3/4 seems a little weird. Over the top also seems weird. None of these seem like too good to me, not going to lie. So I guess we might have to pick our poison and choose one. Over the top 3 so far is the best, in my opinion. 3/4 1. What does that one look like again? 3/4 2. Man, none of these look good to me. So 3/4 1 and over the top look the best to me, I think. I'm gonna rock with 3/4 1. I don't know if it's the best, but we're gonna rock with that. Let me go back to over the top 3. I think it was. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, over the top 4 actually. I think has been my favorite. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do over top 4. I don't know if it's best, once again, but that's what we're going to do. So we got our quarterback made. And equip mental abilities. What do we want here? Increase composure late in close games. Improved ability to resist weather impacts. Improved ability to play out of position. Shows post-snap blitzers. Resist hot routes being incorrect due to Stadium Pulse. I think Headstrong is definitely the way to go there. I hate Stadium Pulse. I love it as a feature. I just hate dealing with it when I'm playing it. Against it anyway. So I think that's going to be good to do. And we're 6'2", 217. I didn't set that anywhere. No, I want to stay. I guess I can't go back and switch that. If I press the yes, let me leave, I think it's going to reset everything. So, to be honest, 6'2", 217, that's the base one it is, because I didn't switch anything. I'm 5'8". We did the halfback as my height. I wasn't going to do that with this quarterback anyway, because 5'8" is extremely short, especially in football terms. So, I'm fine with the 6'2", 217 that they gave me. I forgot and didn't even think to switch it, so that's my bad. But looks like we're going to be 6'2", 217 quarterback, and let's go see what team we're going to be on here. Okay, here we are. National Signing Day. What team is going to get us here? Got quite a few that want us as a starter. Like, a lot that want us as a starter. And even Eastern Michigan wants us as a starter, but they're not as interested in us, which is interesting. So let's look at these guys, huh? Michigan probably wouldn't be too bad, but they're an 87 overall, so it also wouldn't be too difficult. Minnesota's 84. Also, which team has like the best school fit? Michigan has the best school fit. South Carolina has a nice school fit. Auburn has a nice school fit. There's another freshman there. Stanford, not too bad. That's where my boy Christian McCaffrey went to. Maryland, B+ school fit. So not the best school fit for these guys, and they don't have the most interest. So I want to go someplace with the full bar of interest. We're pretty close because there's only like one team, and that's this team with the full bar. So I want the green bars, obviously. I don't really want Boston College. They're already out. BYU, they're probably out. Maryland's out. Pittsburgh is probably out. Cincinnati, that's where the Kelsey Bros went. So they're not out quite yet. As far as my quick mental process is going here. Arizona, that's closer to home from Colorado. However, I'm kind of feeling Auburn. I mean, I have Cam Newton as Auburn as my YouTube logo. So as a quarterback, road to glory, if I go to Auburn, that would just fit too much, in my opinion. So I'm leaning towards Auburn. Iowa's also kind of up there, and South Carolina's up there. Those are my top three so far. Michigan is also top 4. I'm thinking I'm going Auburn though. They're a school fit. Job security is pretty alright. Coach prestige is only a C, which isn't good. Like if you're looking at all these, Michigan's obviously the clear answer, right? We're higher overall than the senior already. Plus these seniors are going to be graduated, so we'll be there. We'll be the starter most likely. A coach prestige, A+ school fit, really good job security, really high NIL opportunities. And 87 overall, so to be like competing for a national title right away. However, I'm liking these. I'm liking the Auburn. Okay, Auburn's not a 5-star school; they're a 4-star, so slightly worse. 3 overall is worse. A school fit still. C coach prestige is a little rough, but other than that, there's like, not too big of a difference. They do have 2 other freshmen there that are going to be sophomores by the time the season starts. So that's not as good, but we currently have a higher overall as them. So I feel confident that we could at least start games relatively quickly here. So I'm going to choose Auburn as the school we start our career at. We are signing with Auburn. Lower start on the depth chart, longer take earned playing time. We know that. We're projected to be a starter right now. Let's sign with Auburn, baby. National Signing Day. We are now Auburn bound. Look at that. Love to see it. 5-star QB Road to Glory starts now. We have 5 skill points. And let's go see if we can upgrade our player a little bit here. Where we started at 80 overall now. So we can't get quickness. That's 10. We have 83 speed already to start off with anyway. So with 5, we can't get 2 upgrades either. So I'm just going to upgrade my accuracy right away, because that's the most important one to me. 84 deep throw, 87 throw on the run, 87 under pressure, 88 short throw, and 81 medium throw. So definitely pretty good. As far as the physicals go, we can't get any of these yet either, which I didn't really do last time anyway. Also, our number has switched to number 16. That's a little interesting, but we're going to keep it there. I kind of vibe with it, I'm not going to lie. So now let's advance to see our first game of the year. Okay, first week's a bye week, so we're just going to do the agenda. I'm not going to show this pretty much ever. I will have you know, though, I will be focusing mainly on academics. That's the one I prioritize because I want to get to that senior year, and either if we play senior year, not have to do any of the schoolwork, or if we don't play senior year, just what's it called, declaring for the draft after the 3 years junior year. And then we got practice here that I probably should do. Is there a way I could see my coach trust? It's an upgrade player, right? Is this where it's at? I don't remember. I guess we could view ourselves in depth chart. That'll also work the same. 82 overall, highest one there. They did get a senior guy from the transfer portal, but he's only 79, so we should have the starting job. So I'm not going to do the practice that much either. Don't really care for it. So let's advance week and get into our first game as a quarterback. Kind of pretty pumped for this. I wasn't planning on doing quarterback, like I said. I am starter, it says right there. Wasn't planning on this, but at the same time, I feel like it'll be the most watch-worthy out of all the positions, because we started with wide receiver, and I did an offline wide receiver for a while there, while I was doing the running back series just to test it out, see how it was, and I liked it. I did pretty good, but at the same time, there's a lot of plays where I block. So this one, there's gonna be a lot of plays where we run the ball, but at the same time, I'd rather that than me blocking it, and I won't have to show all the runs either. And I can audible to pass pretty much every single time. So, having complete practice, yes, I'd like to proceed. First game is against FCS Southeast. What type of uniforms are we working with here for Auburn? We got home, away, home option, away option. Those don't look too much different. And that's it. We don't have any, orange jersey. How come I thought there was, an orange Auburn jersey? Okay, well, not too much in the uniform department, which kind of sucks. But let's get into our first game here against FCS Southeast. And here's what I mean by the camera angles. I pretty much have to do this one if I want to see everybody, and I can't even see that guy all the way to the right anyway. Haven't used this camera angle much, so if I suck, I'm going to blame it on that. They want to start us off with a run here, and honestly, I was going to audible it, but I like what this run looks like. And look how weird this camera angle is, man. I swear, it's so weird. They want an RPO screen. I am not vibing with that. Let's go with this all go here. First pass, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I am a lefty in real life, so I'm a lefty in the game. First pass goes into the dirt. Kind of got a little bit of weird pressure there, too. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I need to flip some of these plays. We're just going to slide right there for the first down. If I flip the plays, which it doesn't let me unless I switch, use a play change. If I flip the plays, it works better for, the reads and stuff. But that's fine. We're going to go across the middle here on the slant. Looking good. Once again, this camera angle kind of sucks. But we're going to have to deal with it. And another thing that I like about this game is when I audible, hot route people, I could do a million different routes. Once we get drafted to the NFL, it's going to go away because we need hot route master for that, which is absolutely dumb. That's a thing that most quarterbacks can do is hot route people. That's what they learn. And it's kind of wild that college football has it right, but Madden doesn't. It's not wild that Madden doesn't have it right, but it's wild that college football does. See if we could run it out here. I don't want to fumble, but also don't want to slide right there. First and goal, though. Our first ever drive is looking pretty nice. You already know I'm going to try and get a touchdown here, whether it's rushing or passing. And that's an interception. So our first drive ends in an interception. I was trying to go for the touchdown, and I forced it a little bit too soon. Once again, like I said, what I was going to blame if I started doing bad? The camera angle. I'm blaming the camera angle. It's the first time ever using this camera angle. Okay, we're going to go back to the pass, though. We're not going to be running it too much here. This is my career mode. We talked about this last career mode. This is me. This is me. Chuck it deep. That's another interception because I don't have the throw power for it. And there's going to be a lot of this. A lot of interceptions going to be coming in this series. I am not an NFL quarterback. I don't know how to read defenses. I do know how to play the video games, though. But at the same time, on All-American, I know it's not the highest difficulty, but might as well be when you are playing like me. Okay? I kind of just look, first read, and throw it. First read and throw it. Whoever I think is going to be open, no matter what. We got bailed on pass interference, although that should have been a catch anyway, so good thing we got bailed there. And do audibles count as play changes now? Because I said I had 2 play changes left. I thought I started with like 7. Go back behind this guy, back shoulder throw. We get the first down. So we have 53 yards passing and 2 interceptions, which is very unfortunate. We should have like a touchdown by now. And I guess we're just going to run it here. Don't fumble it, please. Because I'd probably be benched pretty quickly here. Okay, let's throw in a run here. We haven't ran it hardly at all. And they still stop us behind the line, man. Like, there's nothing we can do. This is an FCS team, by the way. No-name team, which is why they haven't scored on us yet. But the fact we haven't scored on them is also pretty embarrassing. Nice pass there. A little behind the guy. 4th and inches. And we're not going to go for it, unfortunately. If it was up to me, we'd go for it. I'd probably throw an interception on it. But, like, we missed a field goal, too? Is that what happened? What happened there? How do we not have points? Do we fake it? I don't know what happened there. But, yeah, it's not looking good. First touchdown pass comes in right here, though. And there we go. You got to settle into these things a few times. You know, we got 87 pass yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. My goal for the interceptions, like I said, there's going to be a lot of them thrown, and I know that. My goal is to end like Jameis Winston style. If I have 30 interceptions, have 30 touchdowns. And, keep it even. That should be all day, every day a touchdown, by the way. That wasn't even a bad pass. I don't know what the deal was there. That should be a touchdown every day of the week. Like, he was wide open. I know my accuracy is not the best, but still, you can't blame everything on the game. However, like I said, very weird. Probably should have been a touchdown. And let's keep it going, though. Can't be dwelling on these things. Got pressure in my face, but I got the ball off, and that's a nice ball for another touchdown. And there you go. There's our 2-to-2 ratio, or 1-to-1 ratio. And let's see if we could go down and, make the ratio a little bit better here. Or if we make it worse. Let's see here. Go down the sideline to this guy. Beautiful pass from your boy. Not quite a touchdown, but it gets down to the 2-yard line. Like, that was gorgeous pump fake from me. And let's see if we could get a touchdown here. We do get a touchdown here to this guy. I don't know any of my guys' names yet. It's kind of hard to see the names on this camera angle, but we got 3 passing touchdowns now. And we're finally looking like the quarterback that we need to be here against Auburn. And let's see if we could just continue working. Lambert out here. If Lambert could beat his man. He can, but I get destroyed as I throw it. A little bit too much pressure in the face. Burton here. If we get to Burton as well. We can't get to Burton. Just floated over that guy. What a deflection from that linebacker. I thought I floated over him perfectly. But he jumps up like a madman and gets it. This ain't going to be a first, unfortunately, but we do get a gain of 9. We're up to 200 yards passing now. And hopefully we're giving everybody the show they're looking for here after that start of 2 interceptions. I'm sure the fans were happy about that. Just go down to the low route here. Just take what we got. Just take what they give you. And we have no more play changes, so we just have to audible out of these things, which is going to lead to a lot of all goes and slants. But those are the routes I like anyway, so even if it does lead to them, it's not the worst thing. That's a perfect pass, but I don't have enough throw power to lead them. Like, it was perfect release anyway. I don't know about perfect pass, but perfect release. 3rd and 1. Let's see if we can go here. Also, it doesn't do the little screen fake with the pump fake when I fake hike it right there. So I don't want to do that too many times. It breaks up the logos, so at least helps me there. We got Coleman and Lambert Smith, and then we got Fairweather over here on this other side. Let's see if we could get it. That's a bad pass. Red meter. Luckily, it's overthrown everybody, so it's not intercepted. Not going to have the best completion percentage either in this series, but I care more about touchdowns and stuff like that. And we got this guy right across the center here. Pretty good gain. And, man, we're kind of cruising this first game. This first game is FCS Southeast, so it's not too big of a stakes game. Let's go PA Reed here. But it will be nice to just get us into rhythm. And I don't know who to go to here. Just throw it away. That counts as intentional grounding because I was still in the pocket. Little interesting throwaway animation there. And you hate to see that intentional grounding. I was getting stormed and swarmed. And we now have a 2nd and 24 after that. However, we got this guy wide open over here. So that's going to end up leading to a touchdown. So that intentional grounding actually helped us get our 4th touchdown of the day. We're throwing touchdowns out here like nothing. We have 4-2 interception ratio now. So 2-1, really. And I'm okay. I could live with a 2-1. Although if we end up getting like 40 touchdowns, that means we have 20 interceptions. But like I said, I'm okay with it. We got a bunch of guys on press coverage here. If they can't beat their man here against this FCS team, we're doomed. Perfect pass from your boy again, and it's all goes. He can't beat him to the end zone, but get it to 300 yards passing. We're still in the 3rd quarter here. We're going to go mountain stick and see if we can keep this going. Keep it flowing. Wait for the slant to come across. He doesn't want to go. I was able to get it off to Y there. That pressure came in quick. Mountain Y cross. And we're going to keep on passing it. I don't care. We're going to keep on passing it. And that one's a bad pass. Probably could have been caught still, though. Hit him in the hands. But that safety was right there, or that linebacker, can't tell which one, was right there in our face. Beautiful pass there. A seed through the center for the 1st down. And yeah, we're looking pretty good. We're not looking great, but we're looking pretty good. Now, I forgot how these work. Do I hold A to keep the ball, or hold A to get rid of the ball? Let's just not hold A first, okay? So I hold A to keep the ball. Good to know. Good to know. Mountain halfback swing. I don't really like that. I like the route, but I don't like how it's the only option. Just wait for the slant. Beautiful pass there. Look at that anticipation pass. And we get our 5th touchdown on the day. We are absolutely destroying this FCS team, which is to be expected. And that's it for our game. We end the game 38-0, our first win of our college career. And we have 5 touchdowns. Absolutely love to see it. Now let's go into our 2nd game of the episode. Game number 2 is going to be a little bit more tough. It's a game against California. Can we keep our hot streak going and start 2-0 on the season? It's another home game. 2 home games back-to-back. Same overall. However, they have better offense, but we have better defense. So let's get into it. And let's see if we can have another gorgeous game like we did last game, although we did throw those 2 interceptions. We don't get our first drive till 2 minutes left in the 1st, which is kind of crazy, but at the same time, we will take it. And back again with this camera angle. We could actually see the entire field with it today. And we've got a guy wide open across the middle right off the bat. Gain of like 20, 30 yards, 27 yards. Love to see it. If we could keep a 5-2 interception touchdown ratio, or touchdown interception ratio rather, because 5 interceptions to 2 touchdowns is kind of crazy. Was luckily able to get that ball out. That would have been intercepted if I got it out on time. Kind of panicked through that. Anyway, if we could keep that same touchdown interception ratio, I will absolutely love it. Just go across the middle right away. He does get the first, and we have 2 first downs already. California went down and got a field goal on their drive that took 17 minutes. At least that's what it felt like. And let's see if we can go down and get a touchdown on ours. We're kind of dialed right now. All-American is looking pretty nice as far as difficulty. Yeah, we could run this here. Let's see if I could do a successful read. I don't know if I did, but I didn't see that guy. That guy was getting blocked, so I couldn't tell what his read was. Got a gain of 6 there, so I'm going to assume that's okay. Then we got Coleman here going on a jet sweep. And this will count as passing yards for me, so that's pretty cool. Nice completion percentage there. Give me some free XP. And let's go with pass here. We could get a touchdown on this play. And I don't think it's happening. I was able to get the ball out there without intentional grounding. And it's now 4th and 2, so we're going to kick the field goal. Hopefully we hit it. I think we missed it last time. I didn't realize this, but we are ranked 25, so that's pretty nice after 1 game against an FCS school. And we went for it. I don't know if we faked it or what, but we went for it and got it. So now it's 1st and goal. And we get a touchdown pass right there. So we start this game much better. We start with the touchdown instead of starting with the interception. And let's see if we could keep that rolling throughout the game. Keep that rolling throughout this entire season. We might be get Heisman on our freshman year, which is why I wanted to start with the 5-star. I can't see the guy on the right there, but it looks like it's press coverage just based off what I was able to see, but it wasn't. We got the slant right across the middle, looking gorgeous. Huge gain there. We're across the 50, almost to the red zone already. We're going to run it right here. That way we just mix it up a little bit. Most of the time I'm going to be passing, as you saw in game 1. But we don't want to absolutely kill our wide receivers here. Gain of 3. And if we pass it every single time, they start catching on with their little smart defense system that they got going on here. And let's see what we got. Just go straight across the center. 3rd and 3. Let's do a little bit of up-tempo here. Let's run mesh again. I don't know why I'm off-centered. Oh, there we go. My guy didn't know where to go. And let's see what we got here. This is mesh. Just get the first down. We got it. And we get 1st and goal. 70-yard line is where we're at. They want Mount inside. I'm actually okay with that, letting them get some rushing touchdowns and stuff. We don't want his stats to be completely terrible, but that's a touchdown right there. It should be. There we go. We get a touchdown. Okay. So, it wasn't a passing touchdown, but we're still doing pretty good in the passing front. We didn't need that one necessarily. We're doing all right. Long field, like the announcer just said. I don't know if you guys heard that, but we're all the way back to the 7. And that's a bad pass. Almost intercepted right away. I held the meter a little too long. Run stick here. I don't really want to run the ball on this. And look at the blitz they're kind of showing here. Showing a blitz. That was a perfect pass, but he read that more perfect than the pass was. That was absolutely insane. He perfectly read that. And it's now 3rd and 10. We haven't got any yards on this drive. And that's not going to be any yards either. Okay, so that was a terrible drive. That's our first, truly, truly bad drive other than the 2nd interception of last game. 2nd interception last game was absolutely awful. First interception was very bad, yes, but the drive itself was looking promising up to that point. And let's just go to the underneath route here, to the screen. He gets the first. Take a timeout. Give us some time here. If we could get a field goal here, that would be a success in my opinion. And let's see what the boys can do. See what the boys can do. Oh, I had Y across the middle. Just a little too late. We're going to call the timeout. Probably shouldn't. We're going to go all go here. And actually, I don't know here. We got a safety across the center that I almost didn't see. Just pass it down here. Hope he gets it. And he did get it. So that's absolutely huge. We have no more timeouts, though. So, with 15 seconds left, we need a touchdown here, or we need the incompletion or ball to go out of bounds. One of the 3. And I did none of the above, and it's gonna come down, and that's probably the last play of the half, huh? Clock's running. And it's a flag right off the bat, but we do get the touchdown. Will that touchdown stand, though? Holding on offense. That's pain. We should be able to get a field goal here, though, right? That sucks. That was a good touchdown pass by me. Very not intentional, but we do get the field goal. And we start the half with the ball. We're going to go right on back to this all go here. And it's weird how sometimes I can see the whole field, but other times I can't. I guess it depends on what hash mark I'm on. Just throw down to the running back as the pressure is getting to my face again. And we're going to let him run. We're going to let him run. Like I said, we want to sprinkle in some runs here and there. Don't want to run it every play, but don't want to also just pass it every play. Although I kind of do want to just pass every play. But for the game's sake, we don't want to do that. Give our running back some stats here, you know. Got Fairweather on a zig route. That's going to be my first read. Then it'll be RB Coleman is the second read. First read's there. And got a first down. So, starting this half off with the ball, we got a first down right off the bat. Look at Lambert over here with his weird route. He might get open, although they might be sending pressure as well. So we got to watch out for that pressure. And he doesn't get open, but 17's open here. I throw a bad ball. Did he go and get that? He almost went and got that. That's a bad ball by me. That's one of the first truly terrible placements I've had. Yeah, I've had some bad interceptions and stuff, but that was the first bad one that was kind of placement-wise. Probably could have thrown that there. We're going to just run and get the first here. Very close to getting the first, actually. 3rd and inches. 4 minutes left in the 3rd. We're going to run it here with 27. I don't even know his name. His name's Hunter. Okay. And he gets the first, as he should. If he didn't get the first there, I would have probably never run again. The guy is a star running back, and if he couldn't get that, how is he going to get anything else? We're going to just go to the running back here. Quick passes here. We don't want to overthink things. if we overthink things, that's when they tend to pressure us and make us turn the ball over. And this one's 5 wide. Just go to the tight end here. I want to go to that other route. That other route's my favorite. I think RB is who it is, where they go on that little route to the end zone, but it's not a straight like go route. That's my favorite route in the game, but he was not open. I don't see anybody else open here. We're just going to run for our 4 yards and slide. I'm going to smash corner here. Let's see. Hunter could be open. Fairweather could be open. Coleman could be open. Nobody could be open. Pressure's coming. I have Y wide open, but we're going to just run it with me again, which is why I wanted to be improviser, because I figured a lot of those opportunities were going to be there with pressure coming in. I did a field general quarterback offline as well, and he did all right. But at the same time, I'm kind of doing the same thing with this guy as I was with the field general. I'm just more mobile than the field general was. And that's because I upgraded my accuracy already. And we're 1 skill point away from upgrading accuracy again. I'm going to kind of focus on accuracy because I think 83 speed is fine for a quarterback. That's good enough, in my opinion. Good pass there. Barely good pass. And he drops it. And I just feel like improviser is probably the best way to go. Scrambler would have been fun as well. Probably would have been a little bit quicker. Who knows? Okay, Lewis and Fairweather I'm looking at over here on this side. Just go to Lewis. I think this one is. Yeah, Fairweather's the other guy. Fairweather's number 13. Lewis is 14. Is that what we're learning here? Coleman's 8. And Lambert Smith is 3. Go here. Just go with the running back. He can't get the first, though, unfortunately. He doesn't get any yards. Good read there by that guy. I'm going to go with Mountain Stick. And, see if we get a first down here. We need the first down here. Just go A. He's got it. He's got some more yards, too. We have a 10-point lead in the third. And let's see if the defense can keep us going. But first, offense, me, has to keep us going. I know it's not going to get hardly any yards, but it's better than taking the sack. And, man, I don't like really any of these RPOs that they're giving me. But I guess we'll go with it. Go with the RPO, just hand it off to him, and let him do his thing. He gets the first, so maybe we should start rushing him more. Only 8 rushes, 25 yards. We'll go with a read option here. And I kind of hate read options. Like, I love and hate them. I hate them because I hate reading them, because I suck at reading defenses. But I love it because, if you do read it, if you do know how to read it, you get almost guaranteed you get 5 yards. Okay, here we go. Although sometimes I've had them where they just get locked up. We're going back to stick. It's kind of the same pass plays over and over again because I keep audibling to it. But what can you do? Beautiful pass to me here. I waited long enough. Nice patience. And first down in the red zone now. And there's 4:47 left. We're going to kind of just chew the clock here. And see if the defense could give us our chance to win. Gain a 6 there. He's 37 rushing yards. Not terrible now. We're going to run levels here, see if we can get a touchdown. Could be a little bit greedy here. No touchdown's going to be coming from this, but we do get 3 yards. And they want us to do slot outs now. Interesting. So they want us to pass it. And we'll see if we can get it. I don't like that pass too much, but he could have caught that. He almost got it. He dropped it. That's a few drops this game so far. We should have quite a few more yards if you're asking me. But we'll take 261 passing yards still, a 70% completion. And we get a field goal, and we get the ball back. We're going to do flood drive here and see if we get a touchdown this way. Not going to get a touchdown this play anyway, but we'll get the first. First and goal, 3 minutes left. Cade Ulave, I think is how you say that. I don't even know. It didn't look like Olave, but it was a little weird spelling there. But first down. And, I probably had the touchdown there. Probably had it. Still have it. Still have it. And I get my first rushing touchdown of the career. And you love to see it. So we get 2 touchdowns on the day. And we get one of them rushing, one of them passing. We have like 280 yards passing. It's pretty good. Anticipation throw. He drops it, though. Not the best throw by me either. And we have a 29-10 lead with like 2 minutes left. We're going to win this game. We're going to start the year 2-0. And we're going to go into our third game, see if we can make it 3-0 and increase my stats on this season here. Speaking of increasing stats, next play, absolute bomb for a touchdown. So now we have 3 touchdowns on the day, 2 passing, 1 rushing, 300 pass yards. And now we're actually going to run the clock out. 50 seconds left. We have a 36-17 lead. No reason for me to continue passing it, although the stats would be nice. I haven't won Heisman in any of my offline career modes or the one you guys saw. So I don't know how difficult it is to get that, but it would be a nice thing to have. Okay, final play of the game after getting that 3rd touchdown. And we are going to go into the next game undefeated 2-0. We had a pretty nice game here again today. Had like 300 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, I think, actually, right? 3 passing touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown? Or was it 2 and 1? We could take a look at our stats real quick, player stats. We had 2 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, so there's 3 total touchdowns. And that's a pretty good game for me. I'll definitely take that. Let's go into game number 3, though. So we did get that extra skill point I was talking about, obviously upgrading our accuracy. We're now at 86 overall with 88 accuracy total, with 85 medium now, 87 deep, and 91 short throw accuracy. So that's pretty good. And would not be surprised if I upgrade that next with the 5. We could upgrade IQ or elusiveness, which probably wouldn't be too bad. But like I said, accuracy is the most important to me. I just like being improviser for that extra added speed. And our last game of the day is against New Mexico. We are ranked 20, starting 2-0. So, looking good for our chances so far. I haven't complete practice, you know that already. And this will be our 3rd home game of the day, too. So, one of these episodes is probably not going to have too many home games. But this episode, we have 3 home games, which is honestly pretty nice. I will definitely take that. But let's hop into it. First drive here, our defense did their job and stopped New Mexico. Time to do my job and, get us a lead. Start with a slant. Kind of getting rocked here. Both guys I looked at were getting beat. And then, obviously, I get destroyed in the pocket there. However, we got this guy out here. Beautiful pass from your boy. That's Fairweather, I think, right? What a huge play. That's a 65-yard touchdown to start us off. Absolutely love to see it. Oh, yeah. He's breaking it down, too. Okay, so 50% completion, 1 for 2, a touchdown, and 65 yards. What a first drive that is for us. And defense does their job and stops them again. Let's go stick this time. Coleman, Lambert Smith, if he could beat his man here. He can't beat his man. We got the slant across the middle, though. And once again, nice gain. And I even broke a guy right there. He made him touch earth. Okay. We are looking pretty good. We're going to go mountain white cross now so we don't just keep doing stick every single time. And we got this guy over the middle. Bad throw as far as the meter goes, but it gets to him. Got 122 yards on 3 completions and a touchdown so far. And we got 75% completion percentage, I believe, because of that. And we get obliterated. Luckily, that was an interception after getting destroyed. And that's part of the reason why we should probably do some more runs, but I don't like running it. You know that. The series may have just started, but you guys know from the other series, I don't like running it. And, wow. Okay, well, that's back-to-back times getting destroyed. This time we don't get the ball out. And now we kind of have to pass it. Before it was me wanting to pass it. Now we kind of have to pass it. And let's go to him again. Deep. Good read by the safety there, and it's 4th and 18. So hopefully we're in field goal range. We should be, but we know how college kickers are. He does hit it back to us. We're going to start this drive with a run. We're actually going to run it. That way it's just not pass after pass after pass. But good start to this game so far, even with pass after pass after pass. And my guy kind of just started blocking there without me trying anything. So I imagine there's going to be quite a few blocking the backs that are unintentional of me not even pressing any buttons on the controller. But we'll get to that when it comes. Wide open over the center. Kind of a bad ball by me, but it gets to him and he catches it. So that's all that really matters there. We're going to do X under here and actually use one of our play changes that we have earned over the past 2 games. And let's see what we can do here. Across the center. A lot of hospital balls being thrown here. Luckily, nobody's in position to actually, take our guy out. But a lot of passes over the middle. That's where we're kind of running so far. Speaking of run, we're going to run this ball here. And he goes in for a touchdown. So we're starting the game with a 17-point lead. Looking very good to start 3-0. And by the time you guys are seeing this, actually, no, this is going to be the first video of that week, so I'm not going to spoil anything, but just know our other 2 series are going quite well as well. So, not many losses coming these days, at least for the start of these. And this game's not over, so I guess I could still make it a loss, but you know what I'm trying to say. Good pass there by me. He gets to the outside. Good gain of like 30. 3 catches, 64 yards for Robert Lewis. I don't know. Fairweather's probably still our best receiver, though, because he had that 65-yard catch at the beginning. He's having this one, too. Although another good read by that safety, man. I can't float it over them because they just run to the ball. That's what I was saying earlier when I was playing. Oh, wait, you guys don't know because I was in the Panthers franchise. In the Panthers franchise, I mentioned about playing defense and how if my guys reacted the same as the opposing defense does when I throw. Like, as you guys could probably see in this video alone, the defense, the DBs, fly to that ball. The second it's released, doesn't matter if they're looking at it or not, they fly to it. Guy doesn't get the first down there, we're going to have to settle for another field goal. However, when I'm playing defense, obviously my user reacts to it. Kind of slow, though, because I suck at defense, so I'm kind of slow with the reactions. But the computer defense, they don't react to nothing. Go across the center. Bad ball, and it's interception. First interception since week 1, half 1. So our touchdown interception ratio is still all right. However, let's not be doing too many more of those. They still haven't scored. I don't know. Did we go for it on that 4th and 2? Because we don't have 20 points like we should. But now we kind of need to go down and get a touchdown so we can get our interception ratio back up to where it should be. And we just keep running these slants, I guess. That's what they want to give us. And I don't see anything happening here. Nothing good anyway. Can I get yards or should I throw it away? I get 2 yards there. Run a screen here. This is only the 2nd quarter, so we have plenty of time to make up for that interception. I thought it was more like 3rd quarter, but it is actually only 2nd quarter, and that guy took the wrong route there. You have one guy blocking one defender, and you choose that defender to run into. It kind of looks like me during my halfback series. Can't give him too much crap for it. Cross the middle again, and what was the receiver doing? That was a green release, so that should have been a catch, you would think. But the receiver ran directly under, and it looked kind of overthrown still, even with the green release. But now it's first drive after half. We do get ball after half. And at the very least, this game's kind of looking clunky, but at the very least, we have, what's it called? A lead. And that's a bad release, too. Like, what's going on? That shouldn't be a bad release. I'm going to do jet touch pass. That way we could get some yards and some completion percentage up, because it counts as a pass. Although we're not going to get many yards, it looks like. Gain of 4? Gain of 4, not too bad. This game has kind of gone downhill. It started really hot, but now we got some bad passes and, just not doing the right plays. Like that right there. Should have been a catch. Wasn't a catch. Wouldn't have been a first down anyway, so that's on both of us. Like, what is going on? We're melting here. Still have 200 throwing yards, which is nice. But, man, it looked much more promising. They've kind of dialed us up as of late. I'm going to immediately run so I can get some yards here. First down. Just get some momentum here. Go to stick. That's good. I like that play. You know I like that play. I've played it quite a bit. We're actually going to put Coleman here on a straight go route. That way it kind of splits those guys. However, we just got to run it. Another first down run here from us. Nobody was open that I saw. I don't know if somebody opened up early on while I was looking at other routes, but no one got open there. And Coleman's actually, or not Coleman, or Fairweather's actually a tight end, which I didn't know. I thought he was a receiver. I do know that he's a kind of bigger body guy, so it makes sense that he's a tight end. He's the one that caught our 65-yard touchdown. And we're kind of driving now. We're kind of getting some rhythm back. Pass it over the top. Great pass over the top. And we're down to the 12-yard line. I need one more touchdown this game to make up for my interception. Whether that's here or not, we'll see. It is here, as long as he catches this. Touchdown. Okay, so we made up for our interception. If we could continue making up for the interception, get a few more touchdown passes, that would be exquisite. And 1st and 10 next drive. We still have him hold to 0 points. Our defense right now, kind of killing it. That might be an interception again. No, but it was pretty nice ball placement. Probably could have been a catch. But as long as it wasn't an interception, I'll take it. 2nd and 10, we're going to run it here with Hunt, or Hunter. And once again, this gives us some nice passing yards and completion percentage. And he actually gets the first. So by the start of that, I did not think he was getting the first, but he did end up getting it. We're going to run it with him again. Give him that opportunity to get some rushing yards that he doesn't get too many opportunities since I'm the quarterback here, changing the play all the time. And drive. I like this play. It's not the greatest play, but I do enjoy it. I kind of want to switch 10 to a different route there, but I knew I was going to probably pass to him, so I left him on that route. And would you look at that? I passed to him. PA crossers is what we just got the touchdown on last drive. If we get another touchdown on it, that'd be pretty glorious. Nobody's directly open. That was a bad ball by me, too. That should have been an infinitely better ball. If it was a better ball, that would have been 100% a catch and a first down. And we'll just run it with him. He gets destroyed. It's now 3rd and 13. But that's the end of the third. So we got one more quarter left here. And we got a 24-0 lead. Looking to start the season 3-0, which will be good for our rank status as well. We're ranked 20th right now in the country. If we win this game, I imagine we'll be like ranked 17th probably. Looks like they got some pressure coming here. Bad ball. Another interception? No, luckily it was not interception. That was a very bad ball. And this game's kind of ugly for your boy. I mean, even as an ugly game, though, I have 300 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. So even ugly games look good, but I'd like it to look a little bit better than what it does. Okay, we're going to run out here. Just slide for the first. It also doesn't give you a different camera angle for when you run, so it's very, very strange how this camera angle works, but I'm getting used to it, and I'm actually kind of liking it. Being able to see the entire field the entire time. And I don't know if it's helping or not, considering I've still thrown some pretty questionable balls here. 1st and goal, though. Can I get one more touchdown to add on to my resume here? I'm going to actually put Fairweather on a flat route here. He might get the ball. And I don't think he will get the ball. I'm just going to run it in here. I do get the touchdown. Wasn't the prettiest touchdown, but that's our 3rd touchdown on the day. Our season touchdown average here. Looking good, and actually we get the ball at the 8-yard line. I don't know how. 4 minutes left in the game. Let's see what the boys can do here. We're going to just throw it to Y. Not the best ball, but it is getting a 2. And that guy had the pressure on me. I was just going to, as you can see, I was just going to run it in again. But he said, "Not today, Chief. I actually got you on lock." Bad ball somehow. Like, I threw that, what I thought was pretty far ahead of him. But it was bad ball. We're going to run it again. Run this mesh this time. And can we get the ball here? Can we get a touchdown? Get a touchdown, get a touchdown, get a touchdown. No touchdown. Actually an interception, so that actually is very much painful. And I was debating whether to pass that or not, and I shouldn't have because he was running way too fast. He didn't sit down in that open area where I tried throwing the ball to. And we got to try and get a touchdown here. There's a minute left. Don't want to force another interception, but I do need another touchdown. And there it is right there. If he gets the ball in stride, he does get the ball in stride, and we made up for it. So we got another touchdown. We're consistently getting more touchdowns than interceptions, which is what we want to aim for. And with how easy that was, we're going to call it again. And see if we can just stat pad a little bit. Not a good ball here. And it actually gets deflected. And with 34 seconds left, we are going to win this game. It's 37-0 right now. If we could stat pad, that would be glorious. If not, it's not the end of the world. And looks like we can, except for we get obliterated, guys. Block for me 1 more second. If I had 1 more second of blocks, you know that would have been a touchdown. That actually looked so good. Unfortunately, not going to end up doing anything. That should have been an interception right there, too. But how are they getting so much pressure all of a sudden? Is it because I'm running the same play over and over again? Because that's kind of ridiculous that our offensive line could not block there for one more second for your boy twice in a row. However, we do win 37-0. Absolute shutout. Absolutely glorious games. We start the season 3-0. So we are 3-0. Next game will be against Arkansas in the next episode. We are ranked 16, which is pretty good if we check out my stats as well. So far through 3 games, I have 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, taken 3 sacks. I have a 61% completion percentage, so pretty good. If we look at my rushing stats, I have 15 carries, 71 yards, 2 touchdowns there. So I have a total of 12 touchdowns and 4 turnovers, 0 fumbles. Longest run of my career is 12 yards. My longest pass is 65 yards, which was just that last game to Fairweather. And I have a 183 passer rating so far. So with 12 games, that's 4 times more. I'll be at like 4,000 yards is what I'm projected to get. 4,000 yards, 40 touchdowns, 16 interceptions, and looking pretty good. Also looking to get 8 rushing touchdowns. But pretty good start to our career. 5-star quarterback, 85 overall, quarterback 1 for Auburn. Absolutely love to see it, and I appreciate y'all for watching. Hope you enjoy, and hope to see you in the next one. Peace.